Here.
I'm here to check that
Yeah, brother.
This man tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
FBI is doing their investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And that is a process. I don't get involved with that.
What is Critic?
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning.
What is Critic?
Here.
I'm here to check that
Yeah, brother.
This man tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing their investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And that is a process. I don't get involved with that.
What is Critic?
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, guys. A good morning to all of those who tune into the realest thing in the world, coming to you from Guyana. Yes, ready to forge on, ready to go places and do things. It's Monday, and you know, as always, we start our week in a manner that will ensure that we're energized throughout the week. And like how it is expected of ministers of government and everybody else to take things serious, I took a few days specifically just to unwind, and in the midst of unwinding, I did some introspection. I realized I cannot be doing the same thing for an extended period of time and expect to get the same result, or at least the results that I want. I want a better country. I want to see better for my people, Guyanese people. If you don't think you associate with me, I ain't got no fortune problem with that. I ain't got no problem. If you're a scraper, a hungry belly, a low life, and you think you want to stay just so, I ain't got no problem with that either. Me ain't got no problem with that. I ain't Jesus, I might just be sporting the hairstyle. I ain't your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'm just a patriotic Guyanese who want better for myself and who's hoping most of Guyanese will take the opportunities afforded them to get better for themselves too. In that process, I come forward, educate, highlight, energize, vitalize, do whatever I have to do to let you know that you have the opportunity. The opportunities were created, I took it. I'm a living example of what you can do in a modern Guyana, in a growing Guyana, in a growing economy, in an economy that is in your favor. Now, we got some things we can discuss this morning. The ministers have been chosen. They got to get to the work. I'm going to tell you, was we modus operandi. Was our modus operandi down here at TBN. And what we and you doing together is a different time. This time, a long time. The truth is, President Ali has to perform for his successor. He got perform for somebody else. He got perform now for the PPP to show that anything that come out of the PPP is going to be good. That's what's going on for the next 5 years. Because President Ali doesn't have another term. If you didn't know, now you know. He's not president forever. So you got a president who can do the job, who has done an amazing job so far. And think of it, you only got 5 more years with you. Are you willing to put your and you got to look at it. If you want a better life, you got to look at a better future. That's a matter of fact. Better life means better future. Look at your future. What do you think your future is going to be like? Who we ever to? We build all the things them. We build all the roads. You get free education up to university. Right? There's so much things we can do and follow up with. And then a madman take over. What happens to the country? What to the future? And decide education shouldn't be free. These are the things you gotta look at. You gotta make sure that before President Ali leaves, he enshrines in the law and secure you. These are the things you gotta look at. Don't be short-term like the opposition. I look at yesterday an article. Demerara Waves got an article where the opposition say. Now the opposition, Aubrey Norton says. Aubrey Norton was still able to critique in the news on the new pick of ministers. And the story says he poured cold water upon them. You making joke? Aubrey Norton could pour cold water upon anybody. Aubrey Norton lose the losing position. How did this happen? If you is the last in a race, how you is end up being the last to last? How the fuck? Man, here the man, I hear. Y'all explain to me. Me too good with maths. 1 from 1 is what? How do you minus from 0? What? Well, they got quantum measurements that goes beyond 0. But I mean, like in regular day-to-day planning, how you minus from 0? You just add more zeros. You just go through zeros. Is Aubrey Norton experiencing zeroism? That if you add more zeros, you could count them and get a number? If you add 4 zeros, is 4? Aubrey Norton going through zeroism? Oh God, help me now. Brian Gumble said 1 from 0 is your mother. Well, the mother gave birth to me. My mother's no man. 1 from 0 is me. End up the man will come and findle and fondle, and the whole opposition was gotten rid of. I did say, must pull up all of the. Hear what I want for our new. So Aubrey Norton is the opposition leader. In our new intro, the first thing that the opposition leader says, obviously, is going to be confounded stupidity. He might surprise us. He might read something and then talk something in Parliament totally irrelevant to Parliament. You gotta get the opposition leader. That's Azadin Mohammed. If he ever reaches parliament, highly unlikely he'll reach parliament. Parliament hasn't convened as yet, and I can tell you the process to take him to America for serve the times for his transgression is hastening it going on right now. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Morning, Critic.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, buddy, you have been. I guess something would tell the man, but see, defending Mohammed now. What going on now?
Where you see I defending Mohammed?
We're talking the time, Jackie keeping him money, and the money share come to pay money.
No, I was saying, from what I know of Mohammed, and I want you to listen to this closely, because from your level of speech and the question you're asking, you sound like an Indian script. I might be wrong, right? But I want you to listen to me. No, I want you to listen to me. I want you to listen to me carefully. Now, here was saying. Remember, I knew this man for a number of years. This man was me body friend for a number of years, right? I said that because somebody posts up that he was sharing counterfeit money, I said that I don't know him to be that type of person. Now he sits down on 40 billion Guyana dollars that he stole from taxpayers. That's just what he stole from the taxpayers. That's not his money, right? He got your own money. Why would he share counterfeit? It makes sense. For negative thing come back to you. You understand? It makes sense, right? Makes no sense. Me representing Mohammed. What is going on here is fact, not fiction. Not because I hear Mohammed say, I can jump on the bandwagon too. I said it's highly unlikely. He's not a kind of person. And I explain what happened. Yes, sir. He's about to think highly of himself. Although he's nothing much compared to people who have been forged out of academia and everybody else. Even the wealthy. He might get more money, but in terms of background and knowledge, and there's not all money. The Kissoons, the Veras and things is all money. Yes, sir. Mohammed them just get money. You hear the father story, we come from Wakanam and we La Bar, the bar. Yes, sir. All money is 5-6 generation coming through. All the Rodriguez family, although me mother and me. Me mother was like a little outcast, and then me is a bastard. You understand? We know, me really got nothing. Me grew up poor. But the Rodriguez family themselves were very wealthy people. Own plenty property in Barbados and all about the place. You understand? Plenty property down here. All money. Dancing come from all money. Because dancing is all. My father even live his all money inheritance. The Kissoons all money. You gotta understand these things. Poor people don't know these things. Poor people don't understand these things. They think money is money. Yes, sir. Because all they hustling for do is get money for buy a loaf of bread. They realize sometimes, I can't never build generational wealth. Build something and left for me children. There's never pack up money. But look at the Kissoons. Kissoons furniture store. Who could be the Kissoons furniture store? Y'all memory just don't serve y'all well. Remember Kissoons used to be on Camp and Rab Street? We pass and they watching you know about Camp and Rab Street, Kissoons, you know about that? You're old enough to remember that? We are passing watching the furniture showcase. Kissoons are all the prime land on Main Street, nice places on Main Street. The place that houses Home Affairs, only that there was told that was seized by the Kissoons. Look at what the Kissoons built. How much years ago that Burnham take them? There you go, Bill. It's there you got build generational wealth. You understand? Now money, me left him money for me, son. I left him a foundation that if they pick up the mantle and being a part of. TBN is something that people will always remember. If I radical now, when you think TBN gonna get watered down? If the founder of TBN was so radical, we forging into the 24th century. Me get the hay and news get the hay. When every news agency got people cussing. And people go watch and say, Critic started, the TBN used to do that. The first man start cussing publicly. Put newscasts, talking and cussing. Using foul language well. You understand? How you could, people don't understand, how you could got a problem with how I talk. But you watching a man and saying it's a woman. Or a woman and saying it's a man. How you got a problem with like telling you about your fucking mother, your father, and that you're a low-life, hungry, belly degenerate? Huh? That's what you is. You're degenerate. You come. You watch. You tell me you watching a little child who can't even think before the age of 7. He think he's a girl. And if I tell you about your fucking mother, your father, your low-life, hungry belly ways, you get upset. The problem with y'all is y'all too much up in y'all feelings. Y'all too much. I've been at a resort. By the way, I did 5 islands in a couple of days. You better be talking thing will make us say hello. Good morning.
Good morning, critics. How are you?
Yeah, brother. How can I be of help to you?
How do you want to be remembered when you passed away in society?
How I want to be remembered?
Yeah.
That's for people who write in book and giving lectures at UG. I am etched in history. My memories will be etched in stone. There's memories we're making right now. This question you asking me how I want to be remembered will be played 1,000 years from now.
Okay.
The same way every time. That's what I'm laying down right now.
Okay.
Yes, and that's what professors. Oh, Professors Guntumaga from Ethiopia. You know? He taught people in how you want to remember. Y'all remember Martin Luther King, how he's remembered? By a speech where he said, I have a dream. It is recorded that he said that. Something has to be recorded. Yes, and it is recorded, I say, a white cross section again. He says, low life, hungry belly. And Blue Watch back and said, is do you used to talk about watch? Pickaninny, even this stupid one, them Pickaninny, come see. Mr. Critic, when he been young, he used to talk about him. Watch, that the neighbor. That the neighbor you talk about. You understand? You think come watch a Lola you talk about watch that? Them think that when a new musician come out, they do not know what is the problem in our society. The problem is that me over talking is enough people not being vocal. You understand? It's enough people not being vocal. You gotta start a discussion. People ain't come out. Like I post up something with Lolita Callender. And people coming out and holler, oh God, rest it until she cause it upon herself. Continue to cause the problems in her life upon herself. And what we come with, oh God, like when people dead. Right? Oh God, rest the dead. A big fat man for or something pun. Gone too soon. They said something like I said, gone too soon. You didn't know he'd go in. He ain't gone soon enough. Thank God that he gone. Now 4 more people got access to food. People dying from starvation in Africa. You walking around with 300 pounds? Like you got 8 people in you? Huh? Besides the 8 children? You imagine you living in a house and eat for the house? You eat for the house? Somebody got to tell you. Somebody got to tell you. That falls upon me. Somebody got to tell you. The problem with the world, and this is the honest truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. People can't handle the truth, not even for themselves. People elect and select to choose what sounds good to them, what they could handle. You understand? No, me. You know why the children watch me? The children doesn't understand what I'm talking about. I meet a little kid at the airport and he's like, I'm a little girl, little 3 years, she's my 3 or 4 picture. The mother there on the sidelines, take out pictures, isn't it? Well, I could tell you, they learned from the mother. And just like the same children, Lolita Callender could call people aunt, she's the auntie. Auntie Lola. The mother, the parents accept it, so the children think it's norm. Yeah, look at the transformation in Jamaica with Vybz Kartel. Look at the transfer. Look at where Jamaica was going. You look at the transformation. When Vybz Kartel was tweeted and toned down, yeah. Now, this is the society you're living in. We're living in an open society. Right? You're living in a democracy where you can't get, I can tell you, even in a democracy, it's cake and bake. You can't want to choose a path that will develop your low-life, hungry belly society mentality and then get access to a civilized society. And that's what President Ali got to change. If you guys set laws in place to curb me discussions, bear in mind, if me discussions are curbed, let me say me language and terms that I use are curbed, and nobody can use it in general, there will be a change in our society. I don't hear chiching every time I sell low life and hungry belly. I don't get money for that. But if there are laws put in place, if the cybercrime laws are looked at, and all we got curve the vulgarity, is a better country we live. I would have to do it. I can't use it, you can't use it, nobody can use it. What you're seeing is products of our society. You understand? We are products of our own society. Hello, good morning. Hi.
Good morning. Have you ever heard about the patty cake too?
I ain't gonna answer this morning. I can just block. And he make, from the tone of his voice, I don't think he is genuine. I don't think he is. So you got boys that go after girls and they would call themselves the party cake crew. I think there's a set of party cakes. Boys who think they're girls. If he's part of a party cake crew, right? He is one of the boys that think they're girls. And if you want to get on, 626-1181. If you want to get on to boys that are girls that call themselves the party cake crew. You imagine you started putting cards so yo, you know who's we? We're the party cake crew. I don't think they go after patty cake. I think they're a bunch of patty cakes. Right? So, I never heard about them. Now I hear about them. I don't know where they are, but if you want to get onto them, you could get onto them by calling 626-1181. If you want to get onto my with a patty cake. Patty cake boys. And his friends and everybody. Because he laugh, he never defriend them. And decide to call me. Somebody will post up a picture just with he and saying, this is the pancake. They had the pancake crew. Yes, sir. Right? So, I know I never hear about your body, but we hear about your know. So let me go into. So a few months ago, Lola Dahl in one of her rants made this video.
Them from where front road lane avenue where we must contour from come for scope out me place this all this walk. The come the daily community center ground. I mean, I got cameras all over watching the mother's con. The daily community center ground.
Bear in mind, she's reading from a script because I can't imagine you got a story of people there. Yes, sir. Now I can tell you just now a story that you wouldn't believe. Right? The plot and the web that we weave. Now this she talking all the time, you know. She trying to get attention. And she says some bites is some bite. Yes, sir. Well, it turned from bite to back to wow one. Yes, sir. You're getting more and more interested for she. Right? Here, this is a couple of months ago.
See them. But me goons them done them on it. So when you feel like nobody watching the only this is me only. All the fucking this is me only.
Somebody else can come up and say it with you, Lola? We mean the whole, like the neighbors? The next time people trying to get you could reach out to the neighbors and so on? Who in East? Who in East, girl? Now bear in mind, she watching she thing and doing she video, watching the videos live, so you could watch the comments on this video. She getting the information. Wolf attack. Right? Look at it. Look at it.
So when you feel like nobody watching the only this is me only. All the fucking this is me only. The danger.
Watch how she think. I want you to watch this video, you know. Watch how she thinking. How she go put the cross what she read. This way it's called a makeup scrape head. It's makeup and everything else, guys. It's stupid bad. Now, people say, man, Critic, why you would bash this girl and she dead on? What caused she to be this is and you gotta go and see she post yesterday. She posted up something that she going after the people and she ain't got done. This is not a song, girl. You might be a songbird, but this ain't a song. This is serious business. Stop. There ain't nobody talking to this girl for saying this is bare ignorance. Work with the police, get justice for yourself, work with the, give report and all, and even don't know. Bring on the question. Because she calling somebody name who was not this, just see the person walk with. We can go through all of just now.
You sent the ground. You sent the ground we burned down the other day.
I want you watch this part. When she's done, she gonna read.
Then the watching. One of them got on a mask.
Hold on.
The damn community sent the ground. Tell you all of this is me only. All the fucking this is me.
Yeah, pay attention to this part. We should watch. And then she's talking about who had a mask and who they sent the ground. She's so observant. And the night somebody walk up to the car, she didn't even see them. She observant. She's the best observant person. What Lolita Callender has to do is tell the police. The investigation, the police has to start from here. Who information? They need to take her phones and see the communication between herself and the Mohammeds. I can say it now. They need to take her phones. Where the information coming from? Where is the information coming from? Where she get this information from? This is the first thing. If she want to be honest with herself, and she's genuine about her safety and her life, she has to tell the police. The information she was reading when she made this video, where she get it from? Look at this. Look how she read, then she think what she gonna say, and then she say it. Look at this.
The damn community sent the ground.
Watch how she put in thought into it. Yes, I understand the community sent the ground. Information she get. I'll talk like if she know.
You sent the ground we burned down the other day. The day then the watching. One of them got on a mask. The fucking passenger got on a mask. And the driving got on no mask.
Imagine the anything ever makes sense? Like you seeing, you imagine they in a car. She got tinted car. She car tinted. Everybody tinted up again, and she sees somebody with a mask and somebody that got on a mask. If I could give you some stupid advice, Lolita Callender, tell the police would be able to solve your case. Because the police is on track. And they got police within the system trying to derail the operation. The investigation. They got police within the system. The police were able to track down the individual who moved the bike and the police got genuine leads.
I don't got the fucking number plate. Are you stinkers?
Give the police all the information. There's no Facebook tag. Give the police all the information. Listen to this.
Buddy, don't fucking call my phone. I'm gonna embarrass you. Don't call my phone. I ain't feeling for talk to nobody today. Cause I'm on the way to the upon life, then you're ringing. I tell me in the life nobody calling. I play, you're doing nothing. You're not complaining, you're doing nothing to me. And they go unsolved. Me fans them got to know. Even though me father didn't want to come live, none of me.
You should have taken your father's advice. Your father obviously has a bit of experience with these kind of things. You should take your father's advice. That's what you need to do. I have never heard about this level of madness ending well. If you is just a musician, so you call yourself an influencer, Guyanese, what response you expect from people? You and the people them there in a whole category by yourself. Dangerous games got dangerous prizes. And that's the problem with society, but like, oh shit thing and No. When you go crab dances, get mud.
Family members them wanted me to come live. I gotta let me fans know what the fuck going on. I got to let y'all know.
Let's tell you something. Guyanese people, Lola Dal, the only time, let's tell you if you didn't know, the only time I see people that's come out in the numbers for no question at all is for guard ballot box. Nobody don't come watch over me. I just got to get me own security. And I got no fans. People just come out for guard ballot box. You gotta let your fans know. No. You need to take care of you. You understand? The only time you could get Guyanese to call out and really face off, I know 5 months. Brian Marks is watching ballot box of the BB. Yeah? Everybody peeping. All they're doing is peeping. I tell you, nobody coming outside by you. Show girl, nobody coming by you sitting on no chair or watching you back. You understand? You fans them know the time they know what's up. And you can't be going and poke like that. Come take out a picture with me poking. God in heaven knows what's the plan. You start this shit. I don't know if this might be the turning point here. No, people depend, oh yes, should they on TMZ? Should they? Who wants to be on TMZ? Almost somebody trying to take their life. I thought TMZ's music awards a high music thing. But you ain't gonna reach there. They got the music, ain't gonna reach there. You ain't gotta worry about that. Oh, should they on mail? International news. Imagine she supporters them sharing it and say, like, who wants to be there? This girl nearly lose her life. Who wants to be there? You believe I came right up on CNN and the headlines say, social commentator and journalist in Guyana shot and killed? They talk about me when I live in. Like, you understand? Half of the problem is you supporters is the problem. Because you stupid and they stupider. It's mere stupidity. I don't know if she can drop a track now. I was shot in the neck and shot in the jaw, but I am alive and my mouth keep running. Eh? You gonna drop a track now? That would be a number one. TMZ can say, yes, the girl drop a track after collect a couple bullets, she drop a track and she doing well. Yes, son. And I'm glad to be alive to tell the story. Hey, yeah. Who cares? You concentrate on your life and your well-being. Nobody never talked to you for say, girl, there's a turning point in your life. Change your ways. Do better. No, but everybody there, yes. Yeah, big up and big up. And nobody in the outside your house watching for you. Me! Nobody don't come watch. I got watch me back. Well, I got people in New York and things would come out and there with me and watch me back. 1 or 2 people. You finding nobody? I like for me at 300 something thousand, almost 1,000 YouTube and all that. You feel you could find 5 people who come and risk their life for you, come watch your back? You're the ignorance, so she's that one.
Living in a country where you don't get justice. All the big boys, them who want to play big boys and popping bottles in the fucking club, come to the front of the fucking class, because you're not bad man for fucking me.
Read again. Look at when she ranting. Remember, ranting could come out naturally, but look at when she bringing out information. She look like she got sense to make notes and write down anything. Eh? Somebody gishy. Watch.
Guyana Police Force.
Guyana Police Force. Yes, sir. Somebody write it down. Tell she here. Lash the police, lash the. She got to tell the people who put you up to do. The video what she doing. Because I telling you, I want justice. And I think, and I talk him. I don't read nothing. And you don't have to read no story. Who else y'all know just read everything? Got to have everything read for them. She scrape it part now. Prince scraping. Everything he got to read. He can't think nothing in his head. Plan and strategize something or write down something and look back at it. Yes, he good with her. Clown Prince and she. No opposition leader. Right? I watching that she doing she here and I started doing me here and all too. Right? I'll want y'all watch at this. Look at when she ranting. She cuss whole day. Big beaty hole and thing and big stinking dirty and she no good but though. That ain't she head. That's all ain't she head. Look at when she go in and make a pint. Look at what she does.
Guyana Police Force, come downstairs.
No. If you know anything but profiling, people when they're about to talk things that they're not sure of, they look up to the left inside the head. Inside, right? You look up to the left. Must research it. You look at people's facial thing and they're talking. Who can watch you straight in your face and talk. Look at she watching everywhere else other than the audience. Like me. So me sight just come off one time. If y'all don't know, in the studio I used to be watching at the operator. All the time you got watching somebody. When I watching the camera, I know the audience. Other than that, I watching the operator. Look at the body language here. Read.
Guyana Police Force, come downstairs. Your very own celebrity is calling you out today and know you're in your office and you're watching this live. I know you're there in your office and you're watching this live. Who know me? Know Isa girl? I always been controversial. For the past 10 years I've been on the internet. For the past 10 years I'm not a stranger to social media, period. Everybody know me. 10 years, a decade.
Yeah. Up until it's not no comments no more. It's not about comments and sour face and likes and till it move off of social media. Then you realize what she has to do is introspection. I did some introspection for the last 3 days. I know I calculate certain things I can tone, but I get dead serious with people.
Good. Knowing me for this 10 years, I've always been striving, fighting for make a living. Always trying to enlighten people around me or, fans, whoever like me. I always teach them, show them how to, make yourself pretty, encouragement, everything. I am that person. I have a side where when people get me vexed, I come and I cause them, we go 2 for 2. This it. This problem A is beyond Facebook now. This is beyond back and forth, cuss out, and use this and use that, use big fear and this and that, this and that. Now it's deeper than a cuss out. It reached to bigger level now. Where man getting feelings for the woman, man, the men them, the catching feelings for the women them, what troubling me, and because I cuss them, and the feeling bad about the truth that I cussing them with, they want to jump out for the woman. No. Me give y'all the story from the start to the fucking finish. I don't know if y'all could remember. Right? I don't know if y'all could remember.
So I giving y'all the story from the start too. Right?
Following me, y'all gonna know with this young lady was share. This particular individual, her name is Sonia, out to respect. I go and I call the child father, I say, Rondell, come and listen to me. If a text and I coach, he's a pussy, Rondell. I say so. You pokey bigger than Bob Marley funeral. He's a pussy. Cause I call you, I say, Rondell.
Bob Marley funeral was a big pussy.
You pokey bigger than Bob Marley funeral.
I ain't no artist. I don't know how.
You're a pussy. Cause I call you, I say, Rondell, your baby mother make a problem, it was a problem, girl. Whatever being a sugar you in, whatever being a sugar you in, are you gonna dead pon a puss in this life? Are you gonna dead pon a fucking puss? You young man. After me share it out, I be with she be with about me. Opponent for the youth, I deal with the real opponent. I don't go around the place and go and deal with this one and the one and the one. If I deal with you and you want to send your concubines or whoever else will come next, me really studying them because it's you getting me best and it's you I'm coming for. There's how I stay.
Reading again, there's a whole script, you know. I asking myself, how she gets herself in these vibes? That's all I asking all the time. Let she tell the police how she gets herself in these vibes. Who giving she this information?
Anyways, I don't call this man, don't reason with this man, so yeah, I don't know. Alright, good. It done. It done. Me back to fucking Del Shitty. And me, she anyways, she's the fucking bitch I want. I go post my key, she be danced up on the stage. And I end up just, I think I see video punch a story and I see it was 210. The size, you know, the child mother, me baby dead and me baby got AIDS. Yeah, me baby dead was 210. The size, body, don't.
Listen to me. Now, after this video, this is how the story starts. She explained this story with what problem she got to this guy named Randall or whatever. Now, bear in mind, she could call people, I too, could call anybody in this country if I need any information. Me and everybody ain't friend, but I could call anybody. When you reach me status, you could pick up the phone and call anybody, literally anybody, right? If you didn't know, now you know. Good. After this whole situation, this was a video.
Alice who are killed for.
Now, here I'm telling you, Rondell Dabby went and made a report to the station as a result of the video that she made. As a result of the video that Lolita Callender made, that video there, and it's a long video. She cussing out Indian people in the most derogatory manner, everything. That video there, terrible, dirty, stinking. I skipping all the parts for no hot y'all feelings. Right? She made this video. After that video, Why you listen to this?
Me. But all these people want to kill fucking me. Rondell is somebody that I know for a very long time. Very, very long time. I mean, if you remember when I get black on the child, mother come on live and talk about me, my baby. I told y'all that we talk or whatever. Anyways, we talk. I spoke with Rondell. He said he would never do that. He don't end up on them things. He got too much things on his plate. And he would never, ever, ever do that to me. I never do he nothing. He said his child mother is a problem maker and she is corrupting my life. That he a set a problem. And you know me and my paranoid ass. But anyways, we spoke and he said he's not on that, and I believe him because certain things and certain points that he made to me, you know, it all makes sense. So the rest cockroaches, don't think I watching y'all. I watching fucking y'all.
No, she made this video after Rondell made a report to the police station. You want to tell you why Rondell Darby did not follow up on his report and have Lolita Callender locked up? This is a matter of fact. Azadeen Mohammed called Rondell Darby on behalf of Lolita Callender. You could say, put up your photo, you could say, I say. Nobody can dispute this. Rondell can't dispute this. Azadeen Mohammed can't dispute this because there's a recording of the discussion. Nobody can dispute this. She can't dispute it. Now, funny enough, you would ask yourself, all this going on all the time, and you never hear Azadeen Mohammed name. Yeah, Azadeen Mohammed well placed and involved all the time. Because I will tell you, them notes which she been reading in the first story, that's how the boy rolls. The boy would come here, there, I'm telling you. That is when I learned that attitude about the boy. You see that banner in Parliament, the PPP got something cooking for them. The banner went there and create a confusion. And then come and say, hold on, stop. No, you can't do this. This is not right. Like he's the savior. This time he created confusion. He created the confusion. Now, when she made this, before she made this, Azadeen Mohammed called Rondell Darby. And tell him, man, don't vibes the door, settle everything. She come make a video, me and Rondell, all right. Everything is there. You know why? He knew at the time she would have looked bad. It would have never served a purpose. This customer, because Rondell went and make a report like a little boy. They make it out Rondell has respond and got hurt people in this. And Rondell went like everybody else and make a report at CID headquarters. How you believe she know that he made a report? Azadeen Mohammed tells she, Rondell, they're down there making a report for you. There's I can settle up this whole thing. Because at the time, he can't gashi getting locked up for rank thing. Remember, this was before election. At the time, Azadeen had other plans. Remember, they were going to Barbados to give evidence. Yes, sir. Rondell didn't dip on a sanction list yet. He just looking. People don't understand this game. You gotta explain to you this game. All Azadeen Mohammed was looking for to Lolita Callender to do is bring Rondell to the front of the class. Because nobody knew who Rondell Darby was. In the wider grander scheme of things. Nobody knows who Rondell Darby is until today. Right? Like me, know Rondell from years ago. years ago, might have had a problem with the same child mother. And then they lock up. And me, then they lock up together. I'm telling you. 15 years ago. Real long time ago. So they got instances where, you know, personally, I never see back Randall Dabby after though. We were in the same lockup and he talking his story. And probably had a girl in the lockup, both to be like regular Harry in the lockup. I don't know the guy, you know his name Randall Dabby. And them time that I wasn't even Guyanese critic. It's called me Red Man. I was just Red Man. A regular Harry. Now what the plan was is to bring Randall to the front of the class. Use Lolita Callender. Lolita Callender has to tell the police about these things and her whole crime, the crime against her will be solved. Because she only playing she want justice. She playing she want justice. Tell the police the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And the crime against you will be solved. Tell them about the plots and the twists. When you're reading from the thing there, who gave the thing for read from? Because I know Randall didn't give you the thing for read about his cost by himself. Or who been wearing masks. I don't know which car you see. One man with a mask and one man without a mask. Let the police go and talk to the people in East. You people, you thugs them, and find out who see the car, where the car number where you say you got. Which was the car number? Right? No, the intention was to bring Randall to the front of the class. Knowing that very soon, very shortly after bringing him to the front of the class, he would end up on a sanction list. Because Americans get information, confirmation, and everything else. Right? Yeah, that's the opposition leader you get. The opposition leader we get is an opposition leader like never before. People got to sit down in parliament and do deputation. Deputation. You got to check your car and their car before you go parliament. You understand? All them people who go to Odessa now, you got to check them. For the first time, the Parliament of Guyana has a genuine criminal entity within it. And possibly a Venezuelan incursion in the parliament. The US authorities said the man is Venezuelan Maduro puppet. Now me, now me tracking he. Right? You go, here lad, there's no joke. When the PPP go to parliament, they gotta watch every seat where they sit down upon. They gotta watch everything where they drink. Y'all don't know the half of it. Let Lolita Callender story be an experience for y'all. And a lesson to learn from. Watch this is a no. And don't care, like, don't mix up like y'all ain't sure if Lolita Callender there with the Mohammeds. She been with the Mohammeds all the time. All decked out in blue. Yes, sir. All the time. Been in the yard running out the GRE and everything. No. We come to the seriousness of the matter. I'm suggesting to you, Lolita Callender was put up to this. Unfortunately for her, she's not too smart. She says so. Yes, sir. She's a makeup script. You can't even say she good looking. Because if she come out the bathroom, wash off, and thing, and them makeup and give the contours, yes, she ain't regular. She far from regular. That's because she makeup scrape. Unfortunately, normally people are used to set people up. She was used to set up herself. Imagine she's just stripping. She like a dog on a leash. You just gotta get some treats. You understand? She like a dog on a leash. Pull and treat, pull and treat. Tease and get it for bark, and you understand? You want to start bark, give a treat. Pull, chuck, you understand? Now why you listen to this? After all of this go on, now I'm telling you, this is a matter of fact. Azadeen Mohammed, Randall, like every other citizen, Randall Dabe is on the sanction list for drug dealings. And before he ended up on that sanction list, he went to the police station like every other citizen and made a report against Lolita Callender for what she said about him and his child mother on a Facebook Live. No less than Azadeen Mohammed called Rondell Dabi and asked him to don't worry with this matter, drop this matter. Because he was taking care, and he continues to act like he's taking care of Lolita Callender. He had a special plan for she. She's still going through the processes of his plan. She's fortunate to have survived one of his plans. Right? This is what happened to Lolita Callender after all of this big session. You get it right. Me want this video. You got another video in it? This is the only one? This is not the right one. This one very sketchy. But watch, we can still see. Some motorcyclists pass. He came back. Now, this horse is of a certain height, of a certain size and everything, and they're clear of video footage. The person approach a car, look at it carefully, you can see shots. Well, you hear the shots, the person run away from the car, the person approach her car from the back. Right? Look, it approached the car, he approached the car from the back, and it's a male. Approach the car from the back, shots fired, and the person run back to the motorcycle. Right? That's what transpired. Unfortunately, that happened. Lolita Callender was sitting in that car on Saturday night, Saturday the 6th. Right? Of this month, the 6th of this month. Not last Saturday, Saturday before. She was sitting in that car, a white Mercedes, heavily tinted, and it was around 11:15, between 11:15 and 11:35. Police reports have it at 11:35. Right? Obviously, that video footage would be marked. Now, after that, she made a video from her hospital bed. It was said that she made a video, it's in all the news. The markings on the hand, the tattoos and so on, those are the markings of Lolita Callender, known as Lolita. Given, some people say, no, the speech sound funny. No. Given the level of her intellect, if you really say, she was shot in the neck and in the jaw. So given the level of her intellect, you realize she would do something and say something like this, as ridiculous as this. This is from her hospital bed. I've been told she's been discharged from hospital and she's now home, recovering. Thank God. But obviously lessons have not been learned, because yesterday she posts up talking, but she going after Randy, she never done and that kind of thing. The ignorance continues. I'm hoping Guyanese are not learning from this. As Guyanese, you say, you got nowhere for humble yourself. Yes, sir. In this case, she got to allow the police to do the work, or she have to give the police all the information she has. Because if you notice, all the other social media influencers, when they're popping and think they're going quiet, because there's a cleanup campaign. Mohammed will not be allowing people, when he goes in, if he goes into parliament, allowing people to walk around, oh, Mohammed, they give me money for do this, and Mohammed, and I can tell you, he's not going to be bleeding through money through his nose. You're not going to extort Mohammed. Mohammed, the Mohammeds have a unique skill set. They know to get rid of things and cover up things. Yes, sir. Daggy and can't go every time I say, man, give me more money, give me more money. No. He's not going to allow that. There's a cleanup campaign. Because Daggy know things. Lola Dahl know things. You got to attack the things we know. Because that is the real concern and the worry. Fatter know things directly, Scal, and say, yo. Brian Max know things. Mark de France know things. That's why Mark de France sell out. I know I can't sell nothing now. Mark de France is not going to parliament. Well, what was the connection? Is he bring Mohammed to prominence in politics? Nobody cared for Mohammed. Is the connection, the association with Anog, which had Timothy Jonas and Ralph Ramkaran inside at the time, make people watch and calculate. This party makes sense. This is a viable party. How? The man who bring the most credibility to Mohammed's by selling out Anog to Mohammed's ain't get a seat in parliament. Yeah, he said he had an agreement. He was going to sue me when I said he take money from Mohammed. Mark de France. Mark de France. Let me stray from the topic. Listen to what Lolita Callender had to say from her hospital bed.
Hey guys, it's Auntie Lola. I now catch myself. Y'all know I'm a fighter, right? Y'all know this ain't going down like that. But I saw the person that tried to take my life.
Now I want to tell you this. When Lolita Callender first regained consciousness, the police spoke to her and asked her, did you see anyone? She said no. This is documented in police report, except they get rid of that too. And I think the police need to issue a statement on this. Because in this, she's asking for justice. I don't know why the police is be so secretive and quiet about truths. There's the next problem. The police PR and the Guyana police force in general is full of bullshit. Lolita Callender, when she first regained consciousness, this before this video, she said she did not see anybody. Come in this video, said she see somebody in the eye, and then bashing the police, and the police never said anything. Everything quiet. Got Halloween confusion.
Fighter, right? Y'all know this ain't going down like that. But I saw the person that tried to take my life. Yes, I saw him. And I'm happy that no bullet went to my head to kill me. Because what he did, I need justice. I need justice from Guyana Police Force. They're not looking into nothing.
Well, when the police force is looking into things, I might advise you, Lolita Callender, you first have to tell them the truth. The Guyana Police Force could solve this matter in one day if you told them who is the person caused you to start attacking Randall Darby, girlfriend and his family, your child mother and his family. Who's the person pointed you in that direction to cause a vibes? Who is the person that called Randall Darby and settled the story when Randall Darby made a report at CID headquarters for you and charges were impending? Who settled up the story? To get justice, you see, the Guyana Police Force has to work with evidence. And if the victim is pointing them in the wrong direction, you can't get justice. As old people say, you can't get cake and bake. Or you can't get your cake and eat them at the same time. Right? The problem is too long. Even like me playing and like you know, oh, she's sick and this and that. But she's still devious and conniving. She's still misleading a nation. You want justice? Tell the police the truth. Here it is.
I need justice. I need justice from Guyana Police Force. They're not looking into nothing. The killer the person that tried to kill me is a guy by the name of Wani.
She's identifying an individual from her hospital bed after telling the police. Now here laugh. She ain't just saying it looked like Wani. No. I want you to hear how certain Lolita Callender how certain Lolita Callender is about it being Wani. A level of certainty second to none. Hello.
Yes, good morning. Just playing devil's advocate here for a second, right? I know you probably have evidence you haven't revealed yet, but I just want to offer another frame of mind. Me as an individual, having a situation like this young lady, being asked by a corrupt organization, who shot you, while I'm in a vulnerable state, laying in a bed, I may not want to reveal that information right away because I don't know what's going to happen to me until I'm released and maybe I'm in a more protective state of custody. So I'm just offering that up as maybe an explanation as to why an individual might say they don't know who did it, because you don't know who's who in a situation when you're laying vulnerable in the bed. Even the people in the hospital might not.
No, but that is for a person on the street. That is not for a person who has direct connections to all of these people.
Right.
How she know what's going on and she connected to Azadine Mohammed?
Good. Well, you don't know if you give out the name while you're in that vulnerable state. Maybe people are gonna connect the dots and say, okay, well, bam, bam, bam. Name calling, you gotta do something before she come out and say what. So I'm just offering that up as maybe a
my brother. If you pointing somebody in the direction other than your killer, how you trying to save yourself?
Like I said, you got the information we don't have. I'm just throwing that out there for public consumption.
Safe. If you pointing somebody traffic, you know you the target that is Vanny Tini. So you catch yourself, you get in this whole how I get in this problem? How I get in this custody with this girl? How I start calling run their name? Who gave me the information about this one man with mask and one man without a mask? You get a whole script that end you up in a story that cause some, that seems, you in a story, that seems that somebody want to take your life. And you telling the police, I still this money, you know. I still this money. You know, I still this money, my stories, is he tell me. When I had the first story with Randall, is Mohammed, Carl Randall and Tati and thing and I want to know nothing but Mohammed. Did Randall Carl and start the story for did Azadine Mohammed Carl Randall Dabe and started the story for Lolita Callender? And if he did so, why? What's his interest? At the time, she that costing out from. You understand what I'm going on? Lolita Callender would have said, "Man, me get myself in this story for you, man. As you give me this story with Randall. Now I going to get locked up. You understand what's going on? Because remember, she's a makeup scrape. So she done calculate, tell Azadine, yo, is you get me that you got to talk to Randall. He can't go charge me. The thing she was saying it on behalf of Mohammed. He turned back now like a saint. Hello. I got left just now, guys. I got court at 9 o'clock, court at 10 o'clock. I got my own problem too. It's very court. It's very court. It's very... But let me wrap it up. Yes, sir? Why? If Mohammed called Randall for settle a story with she, why you do that? You know why? Is he who she? And she don't care. Yo, mean thing. Remember, she's a makeup scrape. When she catch herself, is Muhammad trying to take she out your story? Why you believe everybody has gone quiet? The Guyana police force has all the connection, WhatsApp messages and call are encrypted. But on a daily basis, an hour before Brian Max come to me studio say he come for money for Mohammed, here Mohammed had a lengthy talk by the phone. That is shocking everybody. All suspects. It's not going into build privacy. We all thought you end up on a sanction list and the people been tracking your phone call. They know what you say, but they realize Mohammed has called this body, Mohammed has called Fatah, and then Fatah will go up on a live, Mohammed has called Lola Dal, then she go up on a live. There's correspondence. You know what the messages itself encrypted. Right? Hear this one, you know.
Wani, I don't know if y'all know he is a shooter. He was the person. I watched him in the eyes. I watched him shoot. I watched him walk off.
Now, this is unique how she said it to make sure that Wani is properly implicated. This is the funny thing people didn't know. When you're going to give a statement, your statement has to have certain wording. What the fools did not tell her when they tell her call Wani name. Whoever do the video there, it wasn't Lolita Callender posted. Somebody has to go with she and say Wani, do the video. And the video was just to keep the phone close to her mouth for her to talk, because she can't move much. She have probably she jump, right? She can't move. And watching her hand to show that it's she, and to get her to say this thing. To even double down now on Randall Darby. Here why? Wani is a short chubby boy. What the person didn't tell her is that we have video. They didn't give she a name that describing somebody similar to the person seen the video. What they did, Wani is somehow connected to Randall Darby. And Wani was wanted in the past for some kidnapping on Main Street or something like that. So, high suspect. Use a name and just don't use the name. Make sure you tell her you see the man in the eye. You're certain with all certainties that is Wani. Well, watch here now. Right? This is Wani. This is Wani arriving at a hotel in Berbice. This is Wani. Look at Wani.
Just use fast forward. Use fast forward.
Yeah. Fast forward now.
So this is a room to a door to a club. This is the room to the hotel. This is the exit to the hotel, the exit and entrance of the hotel. What you going on here? I'm going to show you Wani.
Just use fast forward. No, you don't press it. Just use fast forward.
Yeah. Fast forward now.
Then to my dad come upstairs in the room.
Watch me. At 9:45, right? Wani is still in Berbice. Let me make sure we get the right one. One is the 6th. When Wani went to Berbice. Hold on. Let me make sure we get the right one. This is the 6th. When Wani arrived in Berbice. At the hotel, not in Berbice. I don't know where Wani went before. So watch me. There's Wani. There's Wani in Berbice. Bear in mind the distance from that location. You check the distance on Google Map. Driving at moderate speed. From that location to Georgetown, West Rumville, East Rumville, where Lolita Callender live, is 2 hours 40 minutes. You got this over the bridge, you know, over the river. You got to come over the river nighttime. Fly. Now at this time, where's this time here? When Wani going in the hotel. So imagine Wani going in a hotel at 9 o'clock on the 6th to create an alibi. But remember they got footage of Wani in the club at the time, all the way through, except Wani using air dash. You know air dash, you could fly from Ogle to Mary in 15 minutes. I don't know if Wani used air dash. Bear in mind, you gotta remember the seriousness of this allegation. Lolita Callender, who's asking for justice, Loladal, said she saw Wani and he eye. And he walk away. At the time, when she was making a video in a studio of song bites or something like that, the same night, Wani was entering a hotel in Berbice. Remember, he left in the hotel. He now going in the hotel. Police got all of this. Now look at Wani And look at the suspect. We can put the videos side by side. Look at the individual who's caught on video firing shots at Lolita Callender. Well, you only can see shape. You don't got clear video footage. Police got better video footage. One for you. No. Not this one. Them boys going in the club. Let me show you Wani. This is Wani here. Right? Bear in mind, just so you know, Wani is in the presence of other people. Wani in there alone. While this is going on, Lolita Callender is in a rant. Here.
Drop it, drop it behind me. Drop it, drop it behind me. Drop it, Don't play Sam. Don't play Sam. Just device not one thief nothing. Meanwhile the old thief nothing.
So Lolita Callender is making song bites or whatever you call it, got a fight with somebody on the internet. You understand? Before she was shot. This is the night before she was shot. While Wani checking in the hotel in Barbies, 2.5 hours away. At this time, for reaching 11 o'clock, Wani might have been able. But remember, Wani just checking in the hotel. Bear in mind, she also called this man's name. She has to tell the Guyana police force who give her that information. And I could tell Lolita Callender, be careful. Because what you're led to believe is not the truth. Go and check online in the dark web what house cleaning means. If you notice, nobody else ain't talking, Daggy ain't talking, everybody get quiet. Because people don't know, you got the heights. You can't bleed Muhammad no more for money. You get tired now, you get fed up, you're coming. Because you get what you want. People don't know that. Muhammad not keep giving you money for the rest of your life. The only way he could get rid of them, people come in, scrape heads like Daggy and this one and Fatah. Hey, literally, you gotta get rid of them.
Thief in lines. So, guys, you must jiggle that cement body. Hey, guys, what's up? So, to my niece, I'm in the studio right now, because... studio private sessions, because got studio we're all pussy tight at pension with special songs did that normal people, you don't know advantage of people that don't know how to sing, because remember I don't know how to sing neither. Remember me know how to sing neither, so it's only a year I sing it.
In this video, you are going to watch it. It's the page. She called a girl name and vibes that I'm saying. There's video footage of Wani in Barbies, the person that she called in Barbies. At the time, when she called the individual, said she see him with her own eyes, shoot her, and walk away. And I don't know if people tell you that the man run. Or the time she was seeing some white light and everything going slow motion, make she think the man was walking when he was running. Lolita Callender has to come and tell the Guyana police force the truth, and Guyanese the truth. Stop playing a game. Because I could tell you, the Mohammed's cleaning house. Keep it real. Peace out.